Yeah, so one of the things that's really special about Meals on Onewheels is there's a lot of groups that bring aid, but there are only so many that are combining it with hobbies. And so you really have a unique opportunity to build community and everybody coming together, like you were all saying earlier, doing something that's really fun for them, but also really seeing what their community needs and what they can do to lift it up. And this is a really good platform because, like Evan and Michael both said, this is the opportunity for people to come in, learn from people who have done it before, who have kind of, like they were saying, this recipe, and go and cook it up yourself with the ingredients that you know that your community needs. So yeah, in May, we're partnering with schools. We've had kids come to the outreaches who are really excited about it and want to bring it to their friends. And like I said, it's a really unique opportunity with this platform that people have to have a good time and help out.
I saw a gnarly one in Stockton, and I don't know if you guys know a lot about Stockton. It's a scary place. It truly was the most life impacting for me last year. But we're riding through an encampment, and it's got a lot of dust. It's dry in California. It's just all mud, dust everywhere. It looks like Mad Max or something. I can't hardly describe, in words what it looked like out there. But we're riding. We've got this guy who is somebody's brother from my Gold Country group, and he rode only a few times. So he comes out, grabs the bag, super stoked to help out, and he just does not see this big rut in the dirt. So he goes right into it, right in front of me, and all I see is dirt everywhere. And I'm like, oh my gosh, bags, dirt, everything. So bless him, bless his heart, because I remember like, are you okay? Are you okay? And he just gets up and all he's worried about is the bags. I'm so sorry, because there was spaghetti coming out of the takeout container and everything. And he was a champ,
I've been doing a community work for the past 10 years in the Mission District. I'm heavily involved in community and education. We do a bunch of food outreaches. I started with one called SF HOP, which is San Francisco Homeless Outreach Project in San Francisco. When GoFundMe first came out, I'm a broke college student, so I don't have any money, and I said I'd love to give back somehow. So it started with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in a water bottle. I said, let me put $100 GoFundMe, and let me see if the community will back me. And then right then and there, within an hour, I was completely funded, and then I was able to use my grandma's backyard to start distributing meals. Long story short, SF HOP turned into Myriad Outreach Project. We fed over 6,000 people, right? So, and that was on bike carts, wagons, cars, on foot, and it had no electric component. It was just pulling up in cars and bikes and stuff. So that was a process that has happened, and we started with that, and then we started adding resources. The more people we got, started merging with schools, merging with churches, merging with family members. So it was just grassroots thing that was just in San Francisco Mission District in my neighborhood in a 10-block radius.
Yeah, so basically one thing that we encourage everybody to do, not just like our team, anyone who wants to help Meals on Onewheels, is to find local places that are willing to take a box. And Shirley's a rock star at making the boxes. But you can kind of ask them whatever. So the Float Life has a box, and we had a car dealership agree, things like that. So places that agree to have a donation box. And then on there we have like posters and QR codes and things so they can view our videos or go to the website, and just got all kinds of information. But that's great because then in your own city, because every single one of us on this team is spread out. There's I think Justin and I from Sacramento are the main ones from this area. And then all of our friends we kind of, collaborate with, but everyone else is like spread through the Bay Area. And so we can basically put these distribution drop-offs anywhere and then have someone go and collect things. And these are things that we need constantly, like hygiene products, dry goods, anything non-perishables.
At first, and as soon as she didn't even move, she just stood just like really still. The board just started going like just slow, just a little bit, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's doing it! Oh my god! It's on. The video is on her Instagram. So I called her One Wheel Sky. And she was on there first, and she was going really slow, but she started like turning towards the car, and I said, oh, hold on. So I kind of repositioned her again, and I put her like in the middle of the street at night, and the board just took off with her, kind of really quick, and it hit the side of the sidewalk, and all you see is Sky just like flying off the board and lands like a cat. And she just lands just like a cat, just like meow or whatever. And then I said, "Oh my God, Sky, are you okay?" And then she was just like shaking herself.
I love it. Like we started, yeah, Mike's right. We went down from like when I first started, it took a couple of hours to get everything together. Now we're like streamlined in that process. We have kind of like more PEVs coming out. We have some EUC riders. We welcome everybody. We welcome people to bring their kids out or family members that don't ride to just help with the assembly in the morning. And now we're just having more and more people. Like you'll have like E-Skate show up and they're just cruising with us. Dogs, we've got a dog in the corner, a famous dog. She's a one-wheeler dog for sure. But yeah, we've just been doing like, I don't know, it was great. We did a parade this Christmas. Like a couple of us did a little parade up here in my area, and Shirley brought Sky, and Sky was on the one wheel, and we had like some Meals on One Wheels bags, and so we're kind of just like showing the community what really the one wheel is about.
To the moon. Meals on One Wheels to the moon.
You guys are gonna expand from Meals on One Wheels to Eats on EVs, so it'll be a good time.
Dude.
I want. I think it would be really cool too for you guys if you linked up with some of the. I know nothing's sanctioned at this point, but we're gonna call them pro riders anyways. It would be really cool if you synced up with some pro riders or some of the racers, right? And you guys had some people come out and video it and did like a race for the meal, right? And you had like an endpoint destination. And so let's say it's like, I don't know, 10 to 15 miles away, or just make some distance and have 2 to 3 people or 4 people get ready to race and see who could get the meal there first to win a prize. I think you guys could get a lot of exposure that way. Have some people film it.
Sounds amazing.
It'd be a good time.